Introducing, 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 introducing the elemental that it realizes oneness, the all things and the noneness, with the boredom and the
All is one, P.A. Finley, Anonymous, the universe coming at you live once again on this beautiful Tuesday morning, still 10 a.m. in the morning, March 17th. Sending out a mushroom cloud, atomic mushroom cloud explosion of love all across the globe, engulfing, embracing, encompassing Mother Earth in a big giant hug. We're gonna hug on Mother Earth right now. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna imagine ourselves from space just reaching over and doing all the whole thing. Squeezing on it, causing some rumbles. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Just come here. Come on. Shout out to my All1llAllers, my soul models. And this is going to be, I think, part 4. Wait a minute. Let me figure out what I'm doing. I'm on one. This is part 2. That's part 3. That was part 4, so this is going to be part 5. As a matter of fact, this is going to be conclusion. Subtitled. This is UGAPo, which stands for, is an acronym for the ultimate grand awesome power of one. Okay, and there's going to be a subtitle. The subtitle to the last one was not coronavirus, but COVID-19, how to avoid it. Okay, or something of those words. Because I've just been doing back-to-back videos. I haven't done anything. I haven't done no editing. I haven't done anything. I've just been making these things. So whatever we're gonna have a universal naming thing. Everything's gonna be cool. So, and part 4 is, as it turns out, another sub to that, which would be how to do it in 2 things. 1, stop killing, because the viruses are seeking out certain. I talked about the death. What has the death told us about what it's looking for? Why is it here? What is it doing? What is it? Who's it affected? Who's it not? And how come they ain't affecting the ones that ain't affected? See, the death is telling us this, but they're not putting that information out. I'm gonna tell you why. The second reason is gonna be the reason why they're not telling you. The first reason, whatever. They don't care about that. They can tell you that, right? But nobody's gonna, they don't believe us that well. They don't have enough faith in humanity like that. They don't have faith in humanity like that. So, but the second reason is the reason why they are just not gonna say nothing. And that's the reason is because it is seeking out the meat eaters. It is seeking out bodies that has dead carcass flesh inside. Yes. And let me tell you the reason why. Okay, so I tapped into a little bit of the reason why it's looking for those who's killing. It's seeking out those who kill. are killers. They're seeking, the COVID-19 is seeking out killers. Those who's addicted to killing things. And you're looking at some of these people, you're like, man, no, man, it can't be. It's not messing with the youth so much because the youth is still evolving. They haven't become anything yet. That's why they're not been touching them. They haven't become a thing yet. They haven't made up their minds what they're going to do and what they're going to be. They're still evolving. You're messing with them. And a couple of them that they did touch are those who have made up their mind in their young age who they're going to be. Hasn't even allowed life to teach them anything yet. They just made up their minds anyway. Just because they probably coming up under some old war veteran or whatever, and he's going to be he's going to follow the footsteps. That's how you make up your mind. I'm going to follow the footsteps and whoop, whoop, whoop. And you 19 years old, got you, COVID virus, got you. So, but the average youngster has not made, they just not stepping out. So, no, leave them alone. It's looking for the killers and the meat eaters. And if you're both, it's definitely on you. If you're one or the other, it's going to hang out. It ain't going to do you. You got to be both, though. But then again, if you're a meat eater, you're both. If you eat meat, that's dead flesh. So you're eating the thing that somebody else killed. So you're guilty by association. You're a killer. You have joined the classes of the killers. You kill things, and then you eat them, and that's like a double whammy. You kill dead things. That thing is dead, and it's been dead for a while. The bug, the stuff that I was talking about in the last video that I was stabbing, I had to eat it. The life force was still there. It was still present. Okay, it takes a minute for stuff to go get into the complete dead zone thing. It's a transference of energy. It transfers, but boom, I did it. But I did it in honor and respect so I can get to this point. So I was good. Believe me. And I'm not just excusing my behavior. I encourage anybody to do that. Because you're doing it so that you don't do it. If that's what you got to do so that you can stop killing, do that. Eat the dead thing there. Even if it is dead, eat that dead thing. And that's better than continuing this onslaught. And you don't know how much you're killing until you stop killing. And then you're like, 99% germ. When you buy a hand sanitizer, don't buy it because it says kills 99% germs. I mean, if you happen to buy it and you use it, then you buy it and use it. But don't buy it because. Don't get it because it says kills 99%. But that's what we do. Right? That's impressive. Oh, you killed 99%. Oh, I got to have you. This is the mentality. Now, I know I'm guiltifying a whole bunch of folks. I know I'm making a whole bunch of folks feel bad about what they do. But you got to look at it in a different light. I'm not here to make you feel guilty. I'm here to make you guilt-free. See? I'm here to show you how to not even be guilty of anything. It's just, it takes a couple of things. You can do all kind of other stuff. It don't matter. It's the other stuff that don't matter. It's these two, and I'm gonna tell you, let's get all the way into the second. I already did the first kill thing. Immediately. Let me tell you why. I got my tissue. Y'all already know I'm finna go on one. And the tears, when you experience me tearing and crying, it's gut-wrenching. I know, it's hard to watch. But when you experience that, notice how deep of a connection you have with the subject matter. It brings it home. It helps you to get it when you see me emotional like that. You know, this dude is serious. Whatever he talking about, he's dead serious, man. This dude is serious. So I don't mind showing it to you. I don't mind doing it in front of you. I don't be trying to do it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm on the mission. I got this because I know I know the subject matter. Because we finna get into some, what the heck are we really doing? Let me ask you something. For all my religious folks, okay? How many times have you cried out, to your God, to be heard? I mean, like, cried out, like, please. I mean, like, really, you know how it gets. You know how it gets sometimes. And when you see me crying and stuff like that, you see me cheered up like that, that's those moments in your life when you're dead serious about whatever it is you're praying about. You're praying out. You're crying out. Okay? To your God, whoever your God is, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whatever your God is, life has gotten to a point where you could use some assistance. How many times in those processes, in those times, in those events, how many times did it feel to you that God responded in kind? I'm just curious. Anybody? We got, I mean, your testimony, I mean, you a month later or something, you can look back and see, oh, that's how, But I'm talking about in the moment. Well, God's like, I hear you, here I come, here I am. What's going on? How many times have you done that? Reached out to your God, whoever that is that you believe. And you actually got a response immediately. Your God came in to save the freaking day. Anybody? No, the religious folk. Nobody? It kind of made you feel like God ain't been listening, huh? You kind of feel that way, like, I'm crying out, but God ain't listening. I ain't getting no response. Not the kind, okay, you might be getting a response, but not the kind of response you looking for. Huh? You looking for a specific kind of response. When you praying out, you in tears, you God, please. You looking for something specific. You ain't looking for the kind of response you gotta live a whole month or two in order to look back on and see how it went down. I mean, those is cool. You accept those. But you looking for the movement of a mountain. You looking for the parting of the freaking Red Sea. You looking for something to get done. How's that been working out for you? No? Nothing? Nobody? Now, imagine all the animals of the world that's being slaughtered by our hands, crying out the same way. All the time. 24/7. 365. All the time. All their lives. Matter of fact, that's not quite true. Not all their lives, because after 2 years of doing it constantly, every day, 24/7, 365, you figure that that's just the way things are. And you stop doing it. But because the cycle is constantly being born, constantly living, and constantly dying, there's this constant 2-year thing going on forever. Cries. Someone hear me. Somebody, something, please help. And we're just talking about the processing plants. I'm not talking about the farms and the outskirts of the processing plants. I ain't talking about that. I'm not talking about stuff going out further than that. In our neighborhoods, getting ran over by all these freaking cars, and they can't live. Oh, don't know nothing about the sun no more because you can't come out in the daytime. You gotta come out at night. The human beings got it sewed up in the daytime. Can't even come out. Don't you ever wonder where all the deers and the antelopes are, and all the animals that, the cocoons and the raccoons and the possum? Where are all these animals at? Where do they go in the daytime? You ain't never thought about that? They like disappear from existence. And then at nighttime, they reappear. So the sun, where everything gets its energy from, where the life force of everything, they're cut off from that. The only way they get any type of energy from the sun is through the reflection from the moon at night. Sun's up, we up. Sun down, we down. We gonna get that sun. And if everything else doesn't, oh well. See, we're evolving to another level of existence where we consider these things as we progress. In the movie The Matrix, Agent Smith suggested to Morpheus that humans are a disease and a virus of this planet. We spread to another place, and we take over that place, and we spread to another place, just like a virus. I mean, that's a movie, right? You see? And now we're dealing with this COVID-19. We're dealing with something that is taking us out. Like it don't even matter. Like we don't matter. Well, number one is looking for the killers, but more specifically the meat eaters. Because if you got meat in your body, dead carcass in your body, in your system somewhere, it's on you. Because those animals that have been crying out all this time have been heard. See, I don't know why we think we can just do anything. This is us, humanity. It's the arrogance. We think we're so different and better than everything else. We do, and that's more of a detriment than anything for us. But that's changing, right? All is here. All is one is all is one is all. That's all that does. It's all meshed up and squoze into all. Okay? That's what all is. For those that don't know, it's an antidote, if you will, for all is one is all. Okay? All. Just taking the is's out. And one of the ones. That's it. All. Okay? It's here. And for me, it is a blessing to humanity. It is this is what's going to save us. This is the second coming. It's clear. If we treat everything like we want to be treated, or, as I said in the second part, it's the platinum rule. The golden rule is be treated the way I want to treat others the way I want to be treated. The platinum rule, I'm animated, I love it, is that I am treated the way I treat others. If I treat life with respect and love, fear what? What am I fearing? Life is my ally. I don't eat nothing dead. No more. I was once a meat eater. I can literally say was. Because COVID-19 has... Okay, so January 2020, I was supposed to stop eating meat. Because I had 2-3 years of me playing with this thing. Of me knowing what it was, me stopping, me starting and stopping and back and forth and, vegetarian and eating again and back and forth. I've been 3 years. This is me. On the meat eating thing, right? 2020, I shut it down. I shut the smoking down. It's funny. Is it 2020? Is it this interesting? The timing? Anyway, 2020, smoking, drinking, eating meat. Big dogs. The three-headed Gomorrah. What's the name? What's the name of it? What's the name? MF Doom. What's the name of one of his characters? What's the name of the three-headed dragon from... Here we go. There go the name. The name coming up right now. Hydra? No? Is it Hydra? Don't sound right. Ghidorah. The three-headed monster. Yeah, Ghidorah. What is talking about Hydra? King Ghidorah. That's it. King Ghidorah, the three-headed. Yeah, that's it. King Ghidorah. Smoking, drinking, meat eating. The three-headed dragon. I took one of them out. I took two of them out. And one of them, just one head has been snapping at me. I've been trying, taking me out. Dude, the meat eating has been okay. So I've been playing with it. I've been playing with the meat eating. Talking about the fish and the no chicken shot. I did the fish thing for a minute. I was rolling, chicken, black man, chicken, Black folks and chicken. Yeah, the whole world already knows. There's so many jokes, side jokes about that. But it's real. Us and chicken, we could be. I'm looking for a chicken. Who's the chicken? Who's the black sheep? You know what I'm saying? Chicken. Who's the chicken? Who's the chicken? You got. Who's the chicken? I gotta see something. Okay. Chicken dragon. Images. Dude. Look at this chicken. Okay. So I just clicked on chicken and then clicked on images, Google. Live chicken. Okay. Live chicken. Oh my God. Why dead chicken pop up? Why all kinds of forms of dead chicken? Okay. Who is the chicken like? Okay, I'm done. I can't find anything. But anyway, so I'm talking about like the chicken mascot. This is a black person and a chicken mascot like this. This is us. Chicken mascot right here. Like the chicken in anyway, man, I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all get what I'm saying. The whole point is I didn't know how much of a ball and chain that was. I didn't know until I started to try to stop. Dude, I let Christianity go easier than I did the chicken. I send out all kind of love to my folks because you're gonna have to let that go. All kind of the African American black folks, you're gonna have to let that go. Dude, we'll let a rib go in a second, man. We'll knock that out like it don't even mean nothing. The chicken, fish fries, all that's got to go. But the chicken though, dude, we got fond memories of some chicken. Dude, we ain't got nothing but good memories. How we gonna let go good memories? I'll see y'all. I can make a whole video. Y'all, right? Yeah, I can make a whole video talking about chicken. Okay. So y'all know, but it's 3 days now, almost. Why? COVID-19. My universe, COVID-19, connect the dots, meat. That's what it's looking for in the body. So he can come on over. Well, I need 72 hours is so I need them just under 72. He can come on in and check me out and be like, oh, okay. Okay. And he's a life giver and a life supporter, and he represents the all is one. Come on. Deuces. He one of us. This is me. You know what I mean? Ain't no division. I'm not the enemy. He's not my enemy. He's not an enemy. Dude, we won. What is you saying? What am I feeling? All1llA, same thing. Soul models, same thing. This is why we gotta embrace the dark side. This is why there's certain things we gotta do. You can't be mad at nothing. You can't, dude, the madness gotta stop. You gotta stop the madness and kick the gladness. I don't know who spit that, but come on with it. Some more of that. We need more of that. The cries have been heard. And this is the light version of why the cries have been heard. This is the light version. I am not tapped into what my universe has shown me that we have been doing behind the scenes. Y'all know we got sexual issues. Y'all know that, right? And they're going to chop that up and they're going to sell it to you to eat. With us and our sexual issues, and we're going to sit there and eat that. Like it's like, you know, like this is so good. And want to know why. Why is it? I'm not feeling good. No, you just do. We ain't got no business. First of all, it's dead flesh. Dude, it starts with death. We're eating death. It's death on death, in death, with death. And this, and we're going to take this in and think what? We good? That's what we're going to do? Question mark. P.A. Finley, Anonymous, the universe. What the heck have you been eating? If you ain't been eating meat, what have you been eating? You got to eat something. Well, I'm so glad you asked. Grapes. Trail mix. Okay. I'm on some hot food stuff. I'm stopping on I'm shutting down the hot food. What am I cooking stuff for? What am I frying? What am I doing? And then that's frying up my system and making my brain, burning up brain cells, and I can't think straight. So I can't see. I can't clear it. I can't. So as I stop doing that, I'm starting to, it's right, it's clear. What the heck have I been doing? What have I been doing? We're gonna make this the conclusion, you guys. UGAPo. That's a new thing, a new name, a new chant. UGAPo. 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 And it's the one you can place. Listen, watch this. This is the beauty. Here we go. This is why binary code is so awesome. 0 and 1. All is 1. Everything else is 0. There's nothing outside of the one. Zero is the only thing that's outside of the one. That's why technology is so freaking awesome. Because it's the agreement with the one. That's why it's so important, so powerful, because it's the one in expression. It's like expressing the one of expression, expressing everything. You break it all the way down to the very last compound, it's 0, 1. 1, 0. That's it. Nothing else exists. 0, there's always 1, and then there's 0, which is you. You're 0. You're the grain of sand. You're the little particle. You're the piece. But you're 0 because you don't exist, really. The part doesn't exist. That's the illusion. Parts and pieces is the illusion. All is one. That's the reality. So the one, and it's a beautiful thing, because what happened is, because all is one, and one is all, all, which is the 0, 1, which is the one, and 1, which is the 1, and all is all, which is the 0, because nothing else exists other than the 1. It's like but the way everything does exist is through the 0. Oh, so because the 1 is so ultimate, grand, and awesome, it is the solution to anything out. It is the breadcrumb. If you can follow the 1, it'll lead you back to the 1. Because that's the way it is. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the 1 is the 1 and all is 1, if you get lost in the all part, the 0, you get lost in the 0, the 1 will lead you back to the 1. The number 1 will lead you back to the 1. The 1. Follow the 1, the number. The little, I'm serious, like 1, 2, 3, no, if we screw 2, 3, 4, 90 billion. Screw all that. Get back to 1. And I'll lead you back. The number 1 is the breadcrumbs back to the 1. And it has to be that way because how awesome the 1 is. In other words, the number 1 has been christened. Ding! You are just like, Tony Stark did to Peter Parker. You are now an Avenger. That's what the 1 did to the number 1. And the number 1 has been that powerful and that awesome and that grand, the number, that grand, in leading you back home. The 1 represents home. The 0 represents not home. You know what I mean? Like everything outside of home. You know what I mean? Like, the abyss. And the way back home is the number 1. Follow that. If the concept pops up, keep following that. In the darkness of everything, the 1 is the way to lead you back to the 1. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I love it. I don't know about nobody else. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Talked about a lot of stuff, you guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking. And Y'all know what time it is. Be beautiful as you are. Peace. And one is all.
One day remind you who you are.